Take a look at these three clips.
If the incoming American administration moves forward with tariffs, we will not hesitate to act. We will respond, and I will say it again, everything is on the table.
The government's retaliatory tariffs. I'm a strong believer in retaliatory tariffs. You can't let someone hit you over the head with a sledgehammer without hitting him back twice as hard, in my opinion.
We will continue to make sure that we fight back if there's a threat, and everything is on the table.
This is the kind of tone and messaging Canada's leadership should have been pushing from day one. This whole 25% tariff, U.S. taking over Canada fiasco was given the label of a joke, which was in itself a joke. Countries don't casually call for annexing their neighbors. The tone should have been more serious from day one instead of being wishy-washy. And how about talking about the crap that comes into Canada from the south? According to the Canadian Border Service Agency, approximately 7,700 weapons and firearms were seized at port of entry. Of those, 1,274 prohibited weapons and 750 firearms were seized coming from the U.S. This is what the former PM Stephen Harper recently said in an interview on the American podcast Standpoint with Gabe Grossman. There's no migrant flow happening from Canada to the United States of any significant numbers. And I'm going to tell you right now, drugs, guns, crime, most of those things flow north, not south. I'm not saying the U.S. doesn't have a point in terms of highlighting the worsening situation at our southern border, right? But there's a decorum to this. There's a procedure. There's history between the two countries that would elevate any concern to a more respectable managed avenue to pursue. Now, I'm not going to say this is just a Trump thing. If you notice, the House majority in the United States is also silent. They're not pushing back against Trump. And the Democrats aren't saying much either. This is not a Trump versus Canada scenario. This is a U.S. versus Canada scenario. And the sooner our policymakers wake up to face this realization, the better we'll be prepared to fight back. Comment below to let me know your take. Peace out.